Don't forget to subscribe. What if I told you there was supposed to be a Scarface 2, 3, and 4, making it a multi-game franchise, or in other words, a complete series of games, something like what GTA has always strived for and has now? You'll probably question my sanity, which I wouldn't doubt you for doing so. I'll even question my own sanity.
You are a sad, strange little man.
But here was my wake-up call. Tony Montana was not voiced by Al Pacino in the game. Both him and the developers had came to a mutual agreement that he could no longer produce Tony's vocals as he used to due to, of course, aging and other factors. So instead, he was given the opportunity to handpick the actor who was going to portray Tony, which in this case was Andre, and I'm gonna butcher this one, Suglioso. And I can tell you, Andre's resume is nothing to be overlooked. He's been in more shows and games than I can even count, even in some of your personal favorites. Heck, the man's been in everything hot since 2005. Someone gotta tell Soulja Boy to step aside for this one. But aside from other questions that I want to shout out myself, especially like what and who would be the main antagonist in part 2, 3, and not even mentioning 4. And especially what would be the main objective after the first game when you already took it over Miami. And I'm sure you can think of more other great questions. But aside from that, the game was a complete commercial success on all platforms except one, that being PC of course. That territory belonged to, I guess, Warcraft, most likely. Still beating a lot of games for top selling game of that year, and I honestly thought it would have been Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Vice City, which came prior to this game but has similar style of play, and who could deny a game with such style of an open world action adventure third person perspective was running the market, and not forgetting Def Jam Fight for New York and Def Jam for Denver of course. But at top during that year was Tiger Woods' PGA Tour 07. Yes, once upon a time Tiger Woods was on top of the world. Not so hard to believe. But all the success was owed to writer David McKenna of not just sticking to the film, but to reinvent the wheel and give it a spin so critics would not accuse him of messing up both the film and the legacy. So all in all, what happened?
I ask you, you stupid.
Why didn't the game came to be?
Brother, do you want to slap now? Shall I slap you or shall I tell my friend to slap you?
Well, in 2005, the developers Vivendi presented the idea as being a key factor of their future plans, but unfortunately when the rights got transferred to Activision in 2008, none of the sequel to Scarface was included in their list of upcoming game, and sadly to say, that's where the dream died. Even after Universal got the rights back, there was no update from there. So maybe in a different universe, Scarface could have been what GTA is today, maybe even be their top competitor. I can't lie, I'm still curious. What would be the title for Scarface 2? I mean, the world is yours already captured the whole thing. But could you see Tony in New York trying to take over Mafia's turf? I guess we'll never know. But anyway, make sure to subscribe if you're not. Definitely hit that like button and drop a title for what you think Scarface 2 might be. Don't forget to subscribe.